I never deny the mic, by the way, just to let you know. Every opportunity we get now, just kidding. But thank you again for this meeting here. I really appreciate having an opportunity to talk to all of you. First of all, let me just say this. I mentioned to you folks, I met with the head of public relations for Ormat. He came all the way from Las Vegas to meet with me here in Hilo. And this is what I told him. I said I went to visit the residents of Leilani Puna that lives adjacent to the geothermal plant. And the drill was going on, the drilling was happening. It was really, really loud. We've always heard about the sound, you know, but unless you're there, you really don't know. So it was great for me to be there to listen to exactly what the people were hearing. And the funny thing is they said, well, Dom, this is nothing. It gets worse than this. But that day, what I did after I visited with the folks is I actually went to the plant. Because what I wanted to see was the actual drilling. What I wanted to see was the actual sound of this machinery going on. So I went to the guard shack, and I said hi. And he recognized me right away, and I said hi. I wanted to see if I could get onto the property. So the guard called the manager, whoever this was on the plant. He wasn't Mike at that time. He had already left. But he called the manager, and the guard said, I have Mr. Yagong here, and he wanted to come onto the property. And the guy, the manager said, what the hell does he want? And the guard says, Mr. Yagong is standing right here next to the guard shack. So he goes, oops, you know, and he zips down, and he came and talked to me, and they always nice to me. I don't push my weight around. You guys know me. But what I told the public relation guy from Las Vegas, I said, you know something? Every time the word geothermal appear on the newspaper, for some reason my face is right next to it. You notice that? You know, and we have been so involved in this subject, especially since we came out to Puna. We came out to Pahoa to talk to the people here. And I said, if your plant manager and your employees would treat the chair of the Hawaii County Council with that type of disrespect and demeanor, how are you treating the residents? That struck me, you know. I mean, that was, I didn't mind that he said that about me, but, you know, it really struck me. And I mean, when you hear the pleas of the people, and you can see why. I mean, that was done to me. Holy cow, what's being done to the residents when they have concerns as well? So I told that to the public relation person from Ormat. I said, that bothered me. It bothers me till today. You know, and I just want to ensure all of you here that part of our job as a county council, as your government leaders, is that we be your voice. And I will not let anyone, and I'm not just talking about Ormat, but anyone, push us aside and not listening to our concerns. That will always stay with me, that experience. And the poor guy kind of turned really red because, I mean, he's public relation, right? That's not the way to do public relation, you know. But the other thing I do want to share with you tonight is this here. I really like solar. I really like solar. And part of the effort that you're going to be seeing, and I hope that we get your support with, you know, Bob has been really instrumental in really not only sharing his concerns along with you about PGV and geothermal, but actually coming up with alternatives, coming up with solutions. Because part of the issue, you've got to come up with solutions. So he scheduled a meeting with this solar company that does business here in the state of Hawaii. And we're looking at different avenues where we can bring forth a program, you know, that will bring in financing. And the thing is, the reason I like solar is, for me, I use my personal experience. I live in a house, not a big house, 4 children, my wife and I, and our bill was a little over, almost $400 a month. We bought a brand new house, 3 times the size, with fixtures all over the place, and our bill went from $400 to $200. Guess why? I got solar. You know, and if you really want to think about what would help this economy more than anything else, is having people having disposable money. If we could save 50% or up to 30 to 50%, that's going to help families, which in turn help the economy. Our problem, our challenge is, HELCO has this 15% penetration thing, right? Where you can only have 50% solar in a particular given area. Well, we got to change that. We got to change that. We need PUC to increase that from 15 to 50. Because what I don't understand, you know, if you have reached your saturation point at 15%, and this gentleman wants to come and do solar, well, now he's got to pay for a study to see how his solar is going to affect the grid and affect health. And then she comes forward, and you know what? She's got to pay for the same study. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, what's the difference between his study and her study when it's done, you know, contiguously? But then it's a lot. It's like $3,000.
And who do they pay, Dominic?
And thing is, to me, that's a deterrent. I mean, to me, that would be a deterrent for a growing family that would like to reduce their electricity rate.
They
you know,
pay
but that
HELCO.
saturation thing, I mean, we've got to change that, and that needs to be done through the PUC. So we are actually taking a look at what possible steps we can take as a council to try to encourage that, to encourage the fact that to encourage solar development, because I think that's the answer, and it'll solve a lot of problems. Not only, you know, getting our renewable energy percent higher, but folks, it'll help our economy big time, you know. And I could use a little bit extra dollars in my pocket, to be honest with you. But anyway, you know, let me just say that, you know, we are going to continue to work to try to bring solutions to the issue. And I do want to make a very strong mahalo to the Pele Defense Fund and those folks, because, you know, it was their group that helped educate the council and help educate the community. So great big mahalo to them. Keep it up. Thank you, folks.